let's jump into this brow wax. Right now we are just laying our wax nice and thin and close to our mapping line. This client was already mapped off camera, and as we lay our wax, we want to make sure it's really thin and close to our mapping line as possible, just to get the best shape. The wax that we are using for her is a cream-based wax. It's best suited for clients with sensitive skin or clients with fine brow hair. If a client does happen to have thicker, coarse, more stubborn brow hairs, I do recommend using a gel-based wax or a honey-based wax. Here's a little close-up of some tweezing. And after we're done doing all of our tweezing, we're going to cleanse her with some oil, making sure we hydrate the skin, and a little bit of cleanser just to make sure we remove any excess oil on the skin. And that's it, we're done. Now I'm just going to go ahead and style her with a little bit of concealer, just so she's ready to go in case she has any errands to run after her appointment. I hope you enjoyed this transformation. Let me know what you guys think. Today we're going to be doing a lamination, a wax, and a stain, you guys. So we start off by applying step number 1 onto the brows. And step number 1 is going to go ahead and break down those bonds in the hair, giving us the ability to redirect her hair. Now we're going ahead and putting on step number 2. It's ready to be taken off. And now we're going to go ahead and map her brows. This is just going to give us a guideline to the shape we're going to go ahead and tint and wax. Now we're going to start applying the tint with our flat brush, making sure we stay within our line, cleaning up any edges, and really shaping the brow on the top with the tint as well. Making sure to apply our tint in clean, thin, even lines for the best results. Now we're going to go ahead and apply our cream-based wax, being super careful and making sure we stay within our mapping lines. The tint is now ready to be removed, and it looks so beautiful and so soft. After we're done tinting and we remove the tint, we again want to go ahead and cleanse her skin with some oil to rehydrate the skin. And now we're going to go ahead and style her, putting a little bit of concealer on her brows. Once we're done applying all of the concealer, we're going to go ahead and add step number 3, which is the last step, and it's going to hydrate the brow hairs. And we're done. I hope you enjoyed this transformation. We're going to start off by applying solution number 1 to her brows, which will break down the bonds and give us the ability to redirect the hair. This client does have thick, bold brows already, but she wanted the laminated look for easier styling. So once solution number 1 is done, we're going to go ahead and take that off, and we're going to go ahead and apply solution number 2 now onto the brows. Solution number 2 is going to set those bonds into their new shape. Now we'll remove solution number 2 from the brows, map her, and now we're going to start waxing her brows. We are using the Bella Kiss soft wax, and this one in particular is called the rice wax. Now I go in with my GG hemp oil to remove any leftover wax residue. again, wiping her with our GG hemp oil. We're going to do some minor trimming since her brows were previously trimmed when she came in, to even them out, trying to make them look as natural and soft as possible. Now we go in with our Kelly Baker concealer, our Sorella wax brush, and style her. Last step is going to be step number 3, which I do add off camera, and that is a hydrating solution. And we're done. I hope you guys enjoyed this transformation. We're gonna add step number 1 to the brows, making sure not to touch the tip of the solution to her brows. I know that's something that a lot of you are concerned about, but I keep things super sanitary and super clean, and the tip of my bottles never touch my clients, so no need to be concerned, you guys. Now we're gonna go ahead and apply step number 2. Let that sit and take it off and remove it once it's done. After step number 2, I'm gonna go ahead and map my client's brows, getting her ready for her waxing. I'm now gonna wax her using my Bella Kiss soft wax. This one is rice. How satisfying is that strip? Look at all those hairs. Once I'm done waxing, I'm going to apply my GG hemp oil to remove any wax residue off her skin, getting rid of any stickiness. Moving on to the next brow, we're going to wax bottom and top of the brow, making sure to brush the hairs down when we wax the top. Once we're done waxing, I'm going to go ahead and trim this client off camera. And once I'm done with my trimming, I apply a little bit of concealer to the bottom of the brow, which is totally safe to put and apply concealer to the brow area once you're done waxing. No cause for concern. And that's it. I will apply step 3 off camera. I hope you enjoyed this transformation. We're back with another brow lamination transformation. You don't want to miss this one. So we're going to start off again by putting on step number 1 from Thuya. We're going to let that sit and process, and then wipe that off with a dry cotton round. Apply solution number 2. Let that sit and process. Once that's done processing, we're going to remove that with a dry cotton round as well. We're now going to map her brows. So on her in particular, we typically just do a stain and a lamination. We don't wax or tweeze her brows because she really doesn't need it. So we're going in and doing the stain now. And we're going to be using bronze and tint for her brow stain, making sure to be as precise as we possibly can. And she does like to keep her brows super natural and fluffy, so we don't really do any trimming on her either, keeping them super natural. But you can just see how the lamination and the stain transformed her brows completely. If you guys want a full product list of the products that I use, make sure to go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Thank you for watching.